I'm gonna go ahead and show you one that I actually just picked up last night. I drove it home. It's pretty impressive. These usually do well for us and go pretty fast. I'm gonna give you a little look at her here. 2018 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. So it is a JK, not a JL. Does have a rough country lift. Does have the bigger tires and wheels. You know, it's got the, you know, just the factory privacy tint. Go around to the back. Does have the rear tire delete. I actually kind of like that as far as visibility, you know, driving and everything. It's kind of cool. You can actually improves the visibility greatly not having that rear tire back there. Does have aftermarket steel bumpers. I'm pretty sure it does have aftermarket exhaust. Stickers on the side says SuperChip's equipped. When you hit the gas, you can tell. I mean, it feels like it has the power it should have from the factory, but overall outsides appears to be in pretty good shape. I think it's got, I think, right around 122,000 miles on it. It does have those aftermarket lights in the front, but overall, I mean, it's a pretty color. It's a nice nice red. The interior looks great. It's got some nice upgrades in it. Give us just a second and we'll hop on the inside and take a peek. So we're cruising down the road and just exclude the crudeness of the sound. I've got my earpiece and not my mic. 122,000 miles. I mean, I'm cruising 60 on the highway. I mean, this is lifted. It's got big tires. It actually rides better than really I think it should. And I don't have my gimbal, so you know it's again. But you know, it tracks great going down the road. It's actually, you know, one thing you got to understand about a Wrangler is these things don't hide what they are. You know, if you get in this and you expect to have a little smooth, supple ride and not feel every bump in the road, you're going to be sadly disappointed. I mean, I'm cruising 65 mile an hour. I mean, this doesn't drive any worse than a lifted full-size truck or even a lifted small truck for that matter. It tracks decent going down the road. You feel the bumps. I mean, you feel the dips, but when you get in one of these, you expect it. You know, you expect to feel the bumps and the dips and the dives. I'm just showing, just cruising. One thing that this does have is, it says it's SuperChip's equipped. We'll pop the hood and take a look, but you know, I'm cruising down the road 60 mile an hour. It's comfortable. I can tell you this, state police is sitting right there. We're gonna kind of put this down here. Right. Game on. You can't see me. All right. So, as you can see, I mean, it tracks down the road well. I'm not having to really crank the wheel a whole lot. When we get out of some of this traffic, we'll get into town and I'll show you the acceleration on this, because you can tell a difference. I can tell it's been chipped or modded a little bit. So let me get out of some of this traffic, get out of the next little town that I'm going to go through, which is going to be Huntingburg, Indiana. Let me get out of town and I'm going to show you just like a quick acceleration. So one thing I'm going to show you with this chip, we'll let this car in front of me kind of get ahead. One thing I notice it improves, these things are kind of gutless from about 40 to 60, so I'm going to get on it just a little bit. And you can really, really tell a difference. And it's smooth acceleration, where these things get kind of gutless from about 40 to 60. It gives you a little, it feels like it gives you a little bit more torque. And kind of takes that gutless V6 feeling away, which these things ain't known for being speed demons anyway. I mean, it's, you know, if you want a fast car, buy a fast car. But, you know, these are, you know, for what they're supposed to do, they do it very, very well. But this being chipped, I mean, you can tell it's chipped, and it improves acceleration greatly. You know, it feels like it has what I would consider the amount of power this should have had from the factory. You know, it feels very natural. It gives it what I kind of not too much, but the right amount of oomph that it really needs, especially once you start to, you know, put a lift and bigger tires on these with just a stock engine. You know, this is lifted, and it's still, I mean, it's got plenty of power all through the power band. I mean, it moves it, you know, like really I feel like it should have from the factory. We're almost there. I got halfway here, realized I left my cell phone at home, so I figured if I'm gonna be late, I might as well make it worth it. So I'm gonna stop right here. We're almost to the store, so I'll talk to y'all here in a minute. We'll go ahead and fire up. 122,382 on the miles. No warning lights on the dash. You know, it's going to have your voice commands. Does have Bluetooth for your phone. Sirius satellite radio. Does also have your steering wheel audio controls in the back. On this side, it's going to be your cruise control. Your four-wheel drive. It does have a bevy of lights down here. The front spots are the only ones that are still on here. Does have your power mirrors, AC, heat, all works, power windows, power locks. One thing they did do that, kind of first time I've ever seen it, like I said, I'm not a huge Jeep guy, but the top, on the hard top, even the Freedom tops, is all carpeted up top. So, I don't know, more for heat or sound deadening, but, you know, it wasn't super loud when I drove this thing on the highway. Overall, in good shape on the inside. It's not beat up or tore up. Again, hop around to that back seat. Haven't cleaned this thing up yet, but overall, I get that paper out. It's supposed to go down there, but the rear seats are in great shape. Again, they done the delete on the back. I like it. But, you know, getting in the back, super easy. That all lifts up and opens. Obviously, as you can see, go ahead and shut that glass. Does have some lights in the back and a tow hitch on that steel bumper. And I don't know what brand them wheels are, but those are 35s. So it's got 35s on it. On the highway, I mean, it drives good. It's not as rough as you would think it would be. But inside of this thing's in good shape. Again, those are it's a rough country and the SuperChips. And you can tell, it may have aftermarket exhaust too. But it sounds, you know, it's got a good sound if you get in the gas. But it's in great shape. Again, like I said, these are plastic. I mean, that one just, you can see it kind of pops in and out. You've got a little storage area there, handles up here, but overall it's going to be it. It's available here at AutoNow in Jasper. 2018 Jeep Wrangler JK Unlimited Sport. Come check it out. Thanks for taking time to watch the video I did on the 2018 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited JK. It was a pretty good drive. I mean, I probably put close to 100 miles on it between driving it from our store in Evansville to home to back up here. Probably close to 100.
Drives out great. Again, not necessarily my cup of tea, but I know a lot of people love them. We seem to do well selling them. So thanks for taking time to watch this video. If you would, give me a thumbs up. It helps kind of get my videos out there. And if you would, please kindly take the time to subscribe. I'd definitely appreciate it. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.